God divinely positions you to prosper, whether you're ready to or not. You are put on this earth to do one thing, and that is to prosper. A lot of us just allow people, other people, and circumstances to take control of our lives. I'm guilty of that myself. Have you ever just thought about your life and what you contributed to your life? Have you ever thought about why you are where you are and how you alone have inhibited yourself into moving further in your life or your career? Something was said today while I was in church, and it just stuck with me, and it's another reason why I'm doing a video today. I have given all my empowerment to the sake of other people. And when I say that, or even when I heard that, I began to think about family. I began to think about the empowerment that I gave to my father, who wasn't there to raise me, to my stepfather, who emotionally, mentally, and physically abused me and my sibling as a child. I gave empowerment to my mother by protecting her and not telling her as a young child or a young woman about what I went through. I held it all in. I gave empowerment to my spouse. I gave empowerment to my children, who still to this day doesn't know about how I feel about certain things that they do or say. I am now 43 years old and ready to empower myself. It's not about family. It's not about what's important for my parents. It's not about what's important for my children. It's not about what's important for my partner. It's about what's important and what needs to be done for myself. The children are grown and gone. It's time to empower myself. I'm ready for that now. Something I want to touch on, and you'll see me looking down a lot because I do write down notes. When I hear something powerful, I like to write it down because it's something that grabbed me when I was in the room, or while I was reading, or while I was looking at internet church, or it's always something that grabs me. So I have this little book that I carry around, and I'm going to show you the book. It says Be Happy on the top, but it's a little book that I carry around, and when something grabs me, I grab a pen and I write it down. But right now I want to talk about moving from occupation to renovation. I had gotten this from a pastor at Victory Church of Atlanta, and his name is Pastor Troy, and he was talking to me. You know how I do. I go to church and the pastor is talking to me. That was a message I was supposed to get. And this was about a year ago. But the message was for me. Okay? And it's now 2014, a year later, but I reread it, and I know that now it's time for me to do what I need to do for myself. Invest in myself. Pastor Troy said, "You're too busy occupying the space in your mind, not realizing the space has grown too small for you. Too small for your blessings." I understood that because now I feel the need to branch out and do something different, something big. Because going to work from 9 to 5, trying to figure out who, what, when, why, and where with my family, it's something else. It's something else that I need to be doing. There's something else that people need to get from me. And it's not in that small little space that I've been in for the past 43 years. I need to change something. I need to make myself a better me, and not only that, a happier me. There were 4 helpful reminders that he spoke of that shows or proves that you're ready for change. Okay? Spiritual renovations is how he put it. I'm ready for spiritual renovations. Okay? The first thing he said is, stop taking reservations from flaky folk. He referenced this to people that play spades. Those that have the potential of reneging is what he was talking about. I'm not a spades player, but I've learned enough or heard enough about spades, about those that renege, to know that they cannot be trusted. They'll sit there and they'll tell you they have something or they don't have something. And in order to win, they will give you that something they say that they didn't have. Cheating is what they do. You love them to death, but you already know you cannot trust that person. These are not the type of people that you want to make a move around. These are not the type of people that you want in your life on a regular basis. They will not say what they're going to do, or they will not do what they're going to say. Did I say that right? No. They will not do what they say. They cannot be trusted. You need people in your life that you require something of them. Okay? You need someone that's going to give something back. Something emotional, something spiritual, something psychological, a prepayment, some trust. I need to be around people that know that what they say is going to happen. Someone that I know that what they're saying or doing is true. You want that type of person in your life. Because if somebody's with you and they're telling you, girl, I told so-and-so that I was going to do so-and-so, you know I ain't going to do that. I was just lying. I just said that just to make them feel good about themselves. They're not playing. They are serious. And you need to take heed of that. Because if they're telling you that, and they said they did this for, or did this to, or for, or just said this to their sister, brother, cousin, mother, they're saying it to you. I pay close attention to people. You need to do the same. Know the difference between a load-bearing wall and a cosmetic divide. Oh my God, this was like my favorite lesson of the day. Do you watch HGTV shows? I am addicted to them. I watch all of the renovation shows, everything. And this is what this was referenced to by Pastor Troy. You know that before you do any renovations, know that what a load-bearing wall is and a cosmetic wall is. The load-bearing wall is the wall that cannot be removed. This wall is the wall that carries the weight of the house on the wall. It is something that is needed. If you remove the wall, the roof, and everything is going to come tumbling down. A cosmetic divide, it can be removed. It's not permanent. So this is how you start looking at people. Because that cosmetic wall doesn't hold any space. You could knock that entire wall down and make it a more beautiful place. Think about some people from your past. Know the difference between the two in your life. Stop wasting your time with that cosmetic wall. Stop wasting your time with the cosmetic wall. Some people waste their time their energy, their money on people that are only there to hold that space for that moment. Stop putting expectation on people that are there as a cosmetic divide. Always listen to the other person. There's always a sign, there's always something that they're saying or doing that is telling you, okay, pump the brakes. But we don't always listen. We always want to give them an opportunity or give them a chance. At 43, I don't have that time to waste. I don't. When you are serious about the destiny of your life and your beliefs, some people you have to give walking papers to. Some people you have to say, it's time for you to go, boo. No, regardless of who they are. Family, friend, or foe. I don't have the time. I learned that a few years ago. It doesn't matter who you are. Because if I am important enough to you, you'll be good to me. You'll take care of me the way I would take care of you. Some people are called to your life to sit there and look nice. Some people are called to bring confusion. Some people are called to block others from entering. Time to make some changes. Time to tear down that cosmetic wall. Number 3, reclaim your space. Sometimes you have to kick some people out. Get rid of some spiritual, physical leeches that you may have in your life. Because leeches will suck the life out of you. They will suck you dry. It's time to make some renovations. Number 4, expand your current situation and make room for that change. Never get too comfortable. When the pain of staying the same outweighs the pain of making changes, it is time. You ever given your heart and your soul and your energy to somebody in your life? Whether it was a family member or a friend. And you keep giving. You keep hoping. You keep praying, and there's not any changes. Some people just have to live their life in chaos. But I don't have to be a part of it. I don't. Regardless of who you are, I do not have to be a part of your chaos. I'm better than that. When you're not waking up or going to bed in your right mind because of others, it's time to make some changes. You have to make room for your destiny. You have to make room for your purpose. You only have one life to live. And me, I'm not wasting it on anyone for any reason. Not even one.